And that's kind of what we're focusing on tonight, is how the Lord might speak to you as you're young. And so I just wanted to tell a little bit about what the Lord's done, not what I've done, but what the Lord's done and what He could do for you. My dad, also a testimony about my dad, Ken Parfit. On our back table there's some gospel tracts, The Good Samaritan, about my dad's testimony, how he served the Lord. And he was just a full-time Christian. He worked a full-time job and deacon in the church, just raising a family, doing the Lord's work as a lay person. And the work took us over to England. My dad was a good worker and working on military radios and just as a civilian man. And work took us over to England. We lived in England for a year and a half. And one part of the story about that I don't think even my wife has heard is that was 2003, 2004. We lived in the UK. And towards the 2007, 2008, as we were working on building a house, my dad said that he was always waiting until missions conference time to make any major decisions on what he was going to do in his life, because he wanted to be open for whatever the Lord was going to have for him. And he started suggesting to the family that his company might be getting a contract to build military radios in Algeria, North Africa. And I loved living in England when I was young. And he said, in Algeria they speak French. And in my heart, I don't know what it was, but I said, I don't like French. I'm not going to go there. And I was just obstinate in my heart, just unwilling, just blocked up. And that was 2008 or 2009 maybe. December 2010, my dad was on his way to work, and that's what the gospel tract is about, helping someone on the side of the highway, an icy road, and a car came at 65 miles an hour, hit and killed him at age 46. 8 children in our family, and it was just a huge change in our life, and we never did go to North Africa. But I'm thinking about that tonight, and as Brother Ruckman was mentioning that, the Muslim population there, and the Lord working on our hearts about how we view those that aren't like us. And where we're planning to live over in Papua New Guinea here, right above Australia. Papua New Guinea shares one half of this island with Indonesia. Indonesia goes from here to here. That's the largest population Muslim country in the world. And there's not a whole lot of Muslims in Papua New Guinea, but just where's our heart? How does God see them? How do we see them? And we know there's needs, we know there's millions in numbers, and we can't hardly picture it, but those are individual souls. And then in Papua New Guinea, we might say 有很多种的人. There are a bunch of Chinese people, and I'm planning to go over and work a little bit on trying to reach out to the Chinese, and I'm so thankful at Baptist Bible Translators Institute. Our Chinese language informant for the semester was none other than Matthew Patnod, and such a blessing to have had that input in my life. And even the Chinese in our country, I think, may have some of the same attitude that the Papua New Guineans had towards the Chinese. When you go to a Chinese restaurant, you see the workers, they're poor, their life in China is really difficult, and they come and they just work and try to make ends meet and try to have a life, and nobody cares about their souls. They don't speak English very good, and it's hard for us to get to know them. We don't know what their life is like, but they have a soul, and there's a billion of them. What are we doing? And so the Lord has opened doors for us. After my dad passed away, opportunities for me to serve with my pastor and take missions trips in New Zealand and Papua New Guinea and Mozambique, and there's Chinese people all over the place. But that may be a way that the Lord's directing us. But what is it for you? And I'm just one person. My wife's just one person, and God has a direction for us to go. And it might not be the same for you, but your heart needs to be open. See Him as the Lord sees Him. And I pray that the Lord would use that tonight. Thank you, Brother Chris. Amen.
Brother Hammond's going to come up. Thank you, brother.